You can't love two and still be true. Oh, darling, you can't love two. I'm riding on that new river train. I'm riding on that new river train. That same old train that brought me here gonna take me away again. then she'll think of me.
It's dry.
What you stepping on your shoe?
Stepping on my cord.
You're holding it still, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I can see everything from that.
Long black belt. She's scared of 3/4.
I don't like 3/4.
Okay.
10 years ago, on a cold dark night, there was someone unique down all light. They were few at the scene, but they all agree that's the man who ran the love like me. The judge said, son, watch your alibi. If you were somewhere else, man, you don't have to die. I spoke not a word, when the cold wind blows in her long black hair. She cries, oh my love. Right there, Ronald. And she walks things in her long black hair. She lives this night on night winds way. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows her name. Sometime at night, when the cold wind blows in her long black veil, she cries, oh my bones.
Now they make all the movies in old black and white with happy endings where nobody fights. If you find yourself in, I'm off key, excuse me please. Now they make old movies in old black and white with happy endings where nobody fights. If you find yourself in a nostalgic rage, honey, jump right up here and show me your age. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, the Boston blackie kind, a two-tone jacket like Ricky Ricardo, an autographed picture of Andy Devine. I remember being buck-toothed and skinny, writing fan letters to Sky's niece Penny. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache I could solve a mystery too. Well, it's Bandstand Disneyland, growing up fast, drinking on a fake ID. Rama of the jungle was everyone's Moana, but only jazz musicians were smoking marijuana. I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache I could get some growing up to. Then it's flat top, dirty bop, dropping a field, grubbing on the living room floor. They send you off to college to try to get some knowledge. All you want to do is learn how to score. If I had a pencil-thin mustache, I could get some learning too. Now I'm getting old, I'm losing my hair. I don't go to church, don't wear underwear. I can go to the movies and I see it all there, just the way it used to be. That's why I wish I had a pencil-thin mustache, the Boston blackie kind, a two-tone jacket like Ricky Ricardo, an autographed picture of Andy Devine. I could be anyone I wanted to be, maybe Carol Flynn or the Sheik of Irby. If I only had a pencil-thin mustache, I could do some cruising too. It's real green, a little dab will do ya, and you could do some cruising too. This one could be a little embarrassing. It's actually kind of about incest. Or, as we say in West Virginia, an extended family. Well, many, many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter with mad hair of red. My father fell in love with her, and soon they two were wed. This made my dad my son-in-law. It changed my very life. My daughter was my mother, 'cause she was my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. My little baby then became a brother-in-law to Dad. So became my uncle. It made me very sad. If he was my uncle, then he also made him brother to the widow's grown-up daughter, who of course was my stepmother. My father's wife had a son, kept him on the run. He became my grandchild, 'cause he was my father's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, and it makes me blue, because if she is my wife, she's my grandmother too. If my wife is my grandmother, I am her grandchild. Every time I think of it, it nearly drives me wild. Now I have become the strangest case you ever saw. As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. I am my own grandpa. I am my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, it really is so. I am my own grandpa. I am my own grandpa. I am my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, it really is so. I am my own grandpa. I had you scared there for a second, but I insist. It gets better. This song comes from the dark side of the Moore family, from Kevin Moore, otherwise known as Kev Mo. You don't need no fancy tricks, painted eyes or glossy lips. I love you just the way you are. I hope you don't mind my beat-up car. You don't need to change your dress. You don't need to change your shoes. Go ahead and be wild and free. You don't have to shave your legs for me. Don't try to hide your natural looks. Forget about the cover, let me read the book. Don't get me wrong, I like them heels, but the way I feel is the way I feel. You don't have to change your dress. You don't have to change your shoes. Go ahead and be wild and free. You don't have to shave your legs for me. Honey babe, don't starve yourself. You're looking good, you're looking well. Proud to have you by my side. Glad to have you in my life. You don't have to clean my house. You don't have to wash my clothes. Go ahead and be wild and free. You don't have to shave your legs for me. You're an angel. Don't have to read them magazines. You already know how to get to me. Be yourself and I will too. That's all we really have to do. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to hide your needs. Go ahead and be wild and free. You don't have to shave your legs for me. I love you just the way you are. You don't have to change anything for me. You got to switch to Willie Nelson unless anyone here don't like Willie Nelson. I would not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. I patched up your broken wing and hung around for a while, trying to keep your spirits up and your fever down. I knew someday that you would fly away. Love's the greatest healer to be found. Leave me if you need to, and I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Fly on past the speed of sound. I'd rather see you up than see you down. Leave me if you need to, and I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. So leave me if you need to, and I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground.
15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of hay. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolling along the houses, farms and fields, passing trains that have no names, a freight yards full of old black men, a graveyard, rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. We go 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing cards with old men in the club cars. Penny or horny, no one to keep it strong. Pass that paper bag that holds the bottle. Take a swig and oh, ain't life a joy. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son, and we will sing us your broken dreams. We'll give them time to mend. There's still a lot of love living in the promised land. Living in the promised land. Our dreams are made of steel. The prayer of every man is to know how freedom feels. There is a winding road across the shifting sand, and room for everyone living in the promised land. So we came from the distant isles, nameless women, faithless child, like a bad dream, till there was no room at all, no place to run, and no place to fall. Give us your daily bread. We have no shoes to wear, no place to call our own, only this cross to bear. We are the multitude. Lend us a helping hand. Is there no love anymore living in the promised land? Is there no love anymore living in the promised land? As John said, there's a story with every song, because every one, if you got in the book, it's something special to you. This one here is an Elvis Presley song, and I've done this before one time. Some of you may have heard it, but when I was 13 years old, my first true love, her name was Patricia Farrell, and I was in the 7th grade, waiting to go back to the 8th grade. It was in the summer. We got our first phone. It was a 4-party line. Some of you may remember that. But I had 3 aunts on the other parties. But that was my first phone. And Patricia would call me, and I'd call her. But, and they would, they just say, "Bobby, get off the daggone phone," and I'd hang up. But one day she called me, said that she said, "My daddy said he would come by and pick you up and take us," it was a Sunday evening, to the Paramount Theater in Goldsboro Center Street to see Kissing Cousins. Elvis Presley was playing. I asked Ma, she said, "Yep." Daddy gave me $1.25. The next thing I know, here come we lived always up a dirt road down a path. Here come a 59 Chevrolet, 4-door, blue and white top. She was in the back. Come here. I got in the back. He took us to Center Street, dropped us off, said he'd be back in 2 hours. We went inside, and there was about 8 or 9 people. And they were playing Elvis Presley songs. She carted me right down to the front, kind of about a third of the way there, and we peeled off to the right. We were listening to the songs. And she was older than me. She was going to the 9th grade the next year. And she was about 4 inches taller than me. But back then I had hair and I combed it like Elvis Presley. It was pretty cool. But, she reached back. I had smooched my cousins a little bit here and there, but I ain't never been really like kiss. She reached back, grabbed me, put her arm. She's taller than me. She put her arm around me, and she commenced to kissing me just as this song started to play. And she was real tender. I will never, ever, never forget. She kissed me the entirety of this song. When this song ended, she turned me loose. And I was in love to my toes. I was feeling things that I had never felt before. If I put a capo on her, I'll make a mess of this. This song is extra special to me. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, as we know some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you. And I did. And the next year she went to high school, Charles B. Aycock, and them sophomore football players dunked on her like a duck on a June tree. Next time I saw her, I was riding my bicycle. She was sitting in the car right beside that boy waving at me. Anyway. Age 13 was a big year for me. We got an inside toilet that year, too. Let's see, I'll do another Elvis Presley, just a little bit of a gospel thing here. Get that off. When I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away. Oh yeah, when the morning's so bright and the lamp is alight, and the night is as black as the sea. Oh yeah, there will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray. There will be sadness, no sorrow, no troubles I see. There will be peace in the valley